everybody. Hope you guys can hear me. My levels look all right. Maybe a little quiet. Let me bump that up. Okay, that should be better. A little bit higher. So, I think I figured out what my audio problem was a couple weeks ago. Or at least figured out how to fix it. Anyway, Mr. Pekka first in. Good morning, buddy. Michael over at Black Collar Ironworks. Good afternoon to you. Davos Firebeard, what up? How you doing? Yeah. I woke up late. I woke up at 9:20, and I'm like, oh God, no, it's morning. Scramble, scramble, make the coffee. Not a morning person. I wake up at 6 or 7, and by the time you guys usually see me on Sundays, I'm all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but not so much today. Eric, Mountain Critters. Dog Bones, what up, Bobby? Boar, how's it going? Wayne, Michael. We'll just talk about what time it is. Donut, Jeff Kren. Oh, it jumped. Michael Hayes, Bottega, Zombie Walks. Morning. What up, Aimless, Trail Dust, Mr. Bushcraft, Daniel. There we go. I'm all caught up. It took me. And to those of you watching without chatting, good morning. I got a short topic today, and we can get into that in a bit, but basically just connecting in the community, doing this hammer thing, this number 30 hammer thing. I'm not going to go into it all big time right now because that's not what this show's about. I've had a lot of people contacting me, I don't use Facebook, I don't use this, I don't use that. We'll go into ways to keep connected and stuff like that, ways to chit-chat with others in the community without, having to get this, that, or the other thing. Keep the community strong, and for those of you who don't use Facebook or Discord or Instagram, a way to kind of, I've got an idea, but it's taking me a bit to set up. Morning, Hubcap. Here comes the short jokes. Ben's not here. But yeah, speaking of which, I'll just stop. It's 9 degrees and sunny there. It is 40 degrees and raining here. Still. RG Homestead, good morning. Yeah, I am doing well. I need to clean my room. I need to do laundry. I'm going to spend the whole day, doing laundry and stuff. It's going to be, I might just pack all the stuff up in garbage bags and go to the laundromat and use their big machine and just do one big load rather than, 5 little loads here at the house. Have I got the shark blanks cut out yet? No. I wanna call my buddy up at the guild. He's got a CNC, not Scott, but our neighbor, the guild neighbor, the old guild hall, Michael Roberts' shop, and he's got a CNC cutter, plasma machine, and I want to get those designs drawn up in a vector file and see if he can't toss a piece of quarter plate and or at least quote me what he would be to cut those out, and then just kind of the blanks, and then I'd add the forged details, hubcap. But I will show him. Hold on. Nobody steal my idea, damn it. Hubcap sent me a few shark bottle openers. and they're cast iron, but they're cool as heck. And I'm gonna cut them out, and these are gonna be like a table item for me when I end up doing craft fairs. I think they're gonna be a big seller here by the coast. But I've been wanting to do stuff like that. Have some quick, simple cutouts that I can sell for like, you know, $5-10, depending on, you know, how much work goes into them after the fact. You know, it never hurts to put pen to paper and send an old-fashioned letter. But yeah, hubcap. I'm gonna be. I just gotta call him and talk to him and send him a picture and say, hey, how much you think? Because I think what he does for Scott is Scott buys the plate steel. He sells a sheet of plate steel to him, and then charges him like, you know, 50 cents per to cut it out, or $1 per, or something like that per, you know. Oh yeah, they're bottle openers. Or rather, if they're not, they're gonna be. They're gonna be. I'm gonna make them bottle openers. Morning, Curtis, Wiley, Green Bee. Ben Toombs, we were just talking about you. So yeah, that's, you know, like, I'll go into that again, you know. Okay, for those of you trying to sell locally, you know, I will say online market, trying to advertise yourself online, amidst all the other blacksmiths out there on, you know, trying to sell online, and I have had much more luck selling locally and advertising myself locally. But a key to that is I had a lot more luck with small items. My more intricate, more expensive items, you know, like, just have not sold. So it's like I feel my name's not out there enough. It's not reaching the proper people, because I know that there's a lot of rich people in my area that would see no problem in paying, you know, what something's worth. But yeah. And so craft fairs and table items, smalls, little bottle openers, stuff that you can sell for under $20, things that you can knock out really quickly and set on the table, you know. Or if it's the type of craft fair that allows you to actually bring an anvil and a little forge and work, you know, knocking out smalls to attract blah 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 customers, you know, and all that. The smalls and the little things, you know, hooks, bottle openers, all that fun stuff, you know, will sell like hotcakes. You know, little miniature things, you know. Excuse me. I have an Etsy page, Boar. I have one item on my Etsy. I really need to polish my Etsy store a little bit, and actually put some stuff on there. The only thing holding me back is me. What's up with that burn table you have? I don't have a steady enough hand to cut those out. I don't have a steady enough hand to cut these out, hubcap. Let alone quarter-inch plate stock. You know, the plate stock that I do have is like much thinner, and I say quarter, but this might actually be thicker. Quarter might be too thin. I might try and match that thickness. That might be better off as like 3/8 or something. You know, 3/8 will give me the amount that I can knock the teeth in and and pull out some for the fins. Excuse me. But yeah. Morning, Hans. Contacting gift shops. I will tell you this, bushcraft, the machine, not hand torch. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with it just yet. That cutting thing. I bought it. I got it in the shop. It's on the shelf. I plug it in. It doesn't work. I've got to replace some hoses. The motor or some electronics may be off, but it's going to be a minute before I can really delve into it with a electronics tester and get it figured out as to what needs to be replaced to get it running. Although I do know that the hoses need replacing. So yeah, once I get that, I'd have to run a test and see if it can follow that angle. It might not have that level of detail. I've got to play with it and get it figured out. But once I do, if I can get it running for something like that, that's the plan with that, is to do cutouts of my own. What's up, Mr. Robertson? Admit it, I need Bob. I've been trying to get Bob down to the shop for years. $5 super chat in from James Jones. Good morning. Morning. Yes. Back to what I was saying, though. Bushcraft. I had put some items in a tourist shop up the road at one point early on, and I paid for shelf space, and that pay for shelf space was supposed to include them advertising and all that fun stuff. I had it in there for, it's like I had to sign a year or 6 month lease on a shelf. I kept the stuff stocked, and the people there were responsible for like keeping an eye on it and all that stuff. I requested that it be in a glass case, that I would even pay for that, and they said, nah, no need, we'll keep an eye on it. Half my stock got stolen, and I think I sold one item over the course of 6 months. So I'd say unless it's something that can be put in a glass case, it's a tough call. Or a small enough shop that they can keep an eye on it. But thank you very, very much, Mr. Jones. Hearts, brother. Nidavalier, what up? Yeah, if you're, it may just be that shop in particular, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, one thing I did want to talk about today, chit-chat about today, was, ways for the blacksmithing community to keep connected, without having to resort to Facebook, Instagram, Discord, etc. Well, there, one specific, it's like there's, the Facebook groups. Instagram doesn't really have groups, as far as I know. I'm not really an Instagram expert. And I do know we have the Discord, and it's got like 60, 70 members, something like that. Yes, we buy one big house. And I know one thing that I am going to try and do is, with my website, Mike, Michael Haynes, One Big House. Yes, a Blacksmiths commune. When I get my website finally up and running, it's like one page that I want to have on it is, like a forums or a community, like a community page. And I do know that already you can, or with the website setup that I have, you can have you can register for the site so that you can have like a password and screen name on the site. And I believe that is for the shop, but with that, I believe I can set up a community section. And for those people out there who wouldn't, or who aren't into Facebook, aren't into Instagram, aren't really into Discord, which Discord's really cool. You can, it'd be a place where, at the very least, you can ask a question and hopefully another blacksmith will be able to answer it. Or a chit-chat. A bit of blacksmithing. What's up, fellow smiths and patriots? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. But, and that's not me trying to advertise. My website was hacked recently, and I'm not trying to advertise it. That's not what that was about. That's just different ways for the community to keep in touch, so to speak. Excuse me. Gotta blow my nose. Just no white sneakers or grape Kool-Aid allowed. But with the Discord, I'm trying to pull stuff up here. And by the way, I do have the Skype up and running. With the Discord, I always forget. Invite people, forge chat. Copy. Never generate new link. Copy. Here's the Discord link. In case those of you who aren't in it already, Discord is basically it's a chat app. It was created for gamers, but it's kind of taken off. Everybody's got a Discord server. And this isn't my Discord server. It's just a blacksmithing community Discord. Let me see. I gotta edit people in. Yeah. The Jim Jones cult reference. White sneakers and purple Kool-Aid. I didn't know it was purple Kool-Aid or grape Kool-Aid. But yeah, it's just a fun bashy. Another person. I'm trying to. When you join, I have to change you to a user so that you can actually chat. So as you join, I gotta do stuff. I can hardly keep in touch with my wife. I have no idea to keep in touch with more people. I feel you there, Michael. Alright. Same chat. it's the Forge chat. I can probably pull it up on the screen here somewhere, maybe. Window capture, properties, Discord. Okay. Yep, it's in front of my face. It's in front of my face. Get off my face. Yeah, so that's the Discord server right there. In it, we have, the introductions and general chit-chat. That's for, whatever chat. Memes and jokes, family friendly. Memes and jokes, mature. General. That's, yeah. And then different categories: a beginner's quarter, general forging, health and safety, basic skills, a gallery to show stuff, talking about solid fuel forges, gas forges, blacksmithing family tree section for discussing that ongoing community collaboration. Marketplace, a place to buy and sell stuff. As they get needed, they'll fill out a bit more. YouTube lounge, places to post kind of videos and stuff. Tutorials, entertainment, video editing, discussion, stuff like that. YouTube community chat, it's like this one actually can be removed. She left the server. But different YouTube channels can have a specific chat in there, talking about blades, the different things for blades, tools, art and sculpture, fabrication, and as we get more available topics, we can fill in more needed sections. Rob Huff started this, and it's like I offered to help, and yeah, so it's very fun and very useful. Bit of blacksmith. Rookie smith here, learning every day, got the bug a couple years ago. Great community of smiths here on the tube. Yes, sir. Honey badgers. Yeah, Ben, a lot of people, they haven't used it. They'll pop in and they'll chat a little bit, and but it is a place, that is not Facebook or Instagram, that people can chat. Morning, Solbert. Yeah, it exactly, Wiley. It can look intimidating because there's so much, but it's really basic and really easy to use. Let me is it big enough for you guys? Let me block my screen here. Pretty much, it's once you get, like, these are like my brother's, different gaming things, but you have your different groups here, different servers here, and then your main categories and such here. Yeah, you could type in chat, or you can go into a voice chat, which I don't have set up for the most part, but you can do voice chat for, hanging out in discussion. And you just, let's get getting started. You click on one and it brings you to the next chat thing. It keeps it organized, and discuss things, in like a chat room kind of format, So yeah. So it's really, where did I go? Okay. So it's really, once you get it and get used to it, it's really easy to use, you know. Who goes by Hubcap? Nobody you need to concern yourself with, Ben. Yeah. I see I was invited to this group a while ago. My bad. I'll check it out then. Yeah, Hans, it seems like tech savvy and all sorts of stuff like that, but really it's just a forum. You know, it's just a chat group. And you can turn off notifications on it and check in as you need to. Or be like 100, active every day. It's just, it's an alternative to Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. But I'll put that link up there again, and yeah. Trail dust. And if you see me, if you join in and you can't do anything, don't freak out. I or Rob has to click and turn you into a member. That's to keep people from just joining and start spamming craziness. And posting a bunch of horrible pictures. James Jones, the link is right above your comment. Oh, you guys are crazy. But yeah, point of that, I'm not promoting. This isn't something, none of us, this isn't a moneymaker thing. This is literally just, another thing to add to the blacksmithing community. This isn't my project. This is actually Rob's project, and it's right up our alley. Right on, Hans. I know you have the app, Hans. You've used the app before, Hans. But yeah. It's also available, obviously for PC, for the computer, or for your phone. Pretty much all the Quad Squad guys I know has this or have had this app. So, y'all saying that there's no invite for you guys can bite me. Let's see. All right. There you are. All right. And see, and that's how it works. Listening, reading, and typing and signing up is a challenge. Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to make a sign up for it. It's not, there is, accountability on who you are. You gotta sign up and have a username and all that fun stuff. But it's honestly it's kind of worth it to keep up with people, Matt Paulson, good morning. Haven't been here in a while. Yep, doing all right. We're just talking community and different ways to connect with said community. Guess I'll take the plunge. There you go, bushcraft. But as usual, another always topic during these shows, during this show. Um, let me know what you're doing in your shop this week. Yams, have you or anyone here heard from Bob? I spoke with him a week or so ago, I want to say. Or at least, if not spoke with, quick chats with, last time I chatted with Mr. Bew was February 7th. Yeah, February 7th. So, we need a Burning Man for Smiths. Curtis, we pretty much do. It's Quad State. Last time I talked to Bob, he said he was doing all right. And I tell you, speaking of, there is a way. I've got to figure it out. I'm bouncing around topics here. Speaking of Discord, I've got to find a way. I'm sure there is a way, so that, say, I can have in my, Island Metal Forge community a way to have voice chat, so that I can do, conduct the meet the community interviews over voice, as opposed to through Skype, for those of you who either don't have Skype, don't want to download Skype, or want to pop in and have a conversation. You know what I mean? But I normally miss Yum's live streams as I be in the forge right now, but this week Gas Ball Vale decided to give up. Oof. Michael, Black Collar, it's not up to me. It's Rob's server. I can't make any decisions on who's who and what does what and all that stuff. So a lot of people. But as you guys can see, and that's the reason I'm keeping it up on the screen. As you guys can see, look, it's that's why I'm leaving it, so that you guys can see how the chit chat works. Shane Lalonde, good morning. I didn't miss much. Quad State hopefully is happening this year. Fingers extremely crossed, hoping it happens this year. And yeah, Ben, you might have to, have a bunch of people piggyback on you to come on down. Going back to live stream, can't do both on the phone. Yeah, I know you're familiar with it, Black Collar. I believe Rob is extremely familiar with it. He's a software engineer, I think, or something like. He does stuff with software. I know that, and he's a gamer, and he basically set this up, and I just did some tweaks, and yeah, it's his baby. I'll talk to him about it, but like, he set up a bot. The bot here lets you know when somebody posts a video, stuff like that. Abana bought a building in Johnstown, PA, to have their gatherings, so keep that in mind also. It's in the same conjunction with Center for the Metal Arts, owned by Patrick Quinn. Cool. Hey, Dana. Morning. Yeah, Ben said he's going to fly everybody out. Ben said he will make it his personal goal this year to fly every single person on the West Coast over to Quad State. So see Ben Toombs at Nemo's Forge for your path to Quad State. Right, Ben? Morning, Mr. Brunel. I just added your 4 tickets in for the Hammer on the Facebook page. Thank you very much. And yeah. You're riding with Big Dog? So Big Dog's coming if it is going on. Right on, right on. Yeah, I'm big fingers crossed that Quad State's going on this year. It's been too long, Noah, what's up? Good morning. I've got 36 viewers and 19 likes. Something's up with that. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of you being quiet, so hello to all you quiet peoples out there. Lucky, 5.5 hour drive. I used to live in Memphis, and or just outside of Memphis, and it would have been great had I known about blacksmithing then. Maybe I wouldn't have had the second run to the keys, and my life would have been a lot different. But who knows? Hey, Tommy. That's all right, Dwayne. It was a phone stream. It's been raining way too much for me to drag my computer out there, so I basically just set up the phone screen or the phone next to the power hammer, and I'm working on. I had a thought. That big chunk of Damascus I'm working on, I may try my hand at making a Damascus hammer. Draw it out, fold it over a couple times, because I got a lot of mass there. I got like 2.5 pounds of steel. Get it folded, and do a Damascus pattern welded hammer, it's like I know it's possible. John Brunel does Damascus hammers. Bash the Gnome. Hi. But yeah, Wombat. Could that be I know the Wombat name. Says Wombat is here, but where is he at? I can't find you. He must have logged in and then logged right off. There he is. All right. Matt Paulson, I'm normally pretty quiet. I hear you loud and clear, brother. Not a hammer maker? Well, that hammer turned out pretty dang good for you not being a hammer maker. I'm not a hammer maker either. The site said that your invite was invalid. James Jones, I believe you're already on the... I believe you're already in the group. Yeah, you're... I thought you were. Yeah, you're already in here, James. Wombat Dundee, that's who I thought you were. How you doing? Dylan Corwin, good morning. I have not experimented with Qmai. I do know that it's been kind of a hot topic in the Facebook groups. A lot of people are doing Qmai billets and blades and stuff. Excuse me. One guy even layered copper and steel and made a solid weld billet in a coal forge, and I was amazed. I didn't know you could do that. You know, but he did it, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it didn't work," and then he, like, you know, showed it again, and it looked like it worked. So, yeah. Excuse me. I tell you what would be really neat. A Mokugame hammer, like a soft-faced Mokugame hammer. I'm glad at least one of Discord servers got Ask the Ribbon ceremony. Got past the ribbon. Yes. Yeah. Trouble is, the quad, the group that you were trying to start, it was very narrow focused. It was pretty much just for us quad squatters, and with that, you know, it's like, you know, like we the quad squad needed something that was different, I guess, and yeah, but this is more, you know, community, like full community. Anybody can join it, you know, in the blacksmithing community. And there are rules, of course. There's in there somewhere, I think, pinned. I don't know, I gotta figure it out. Yeah. I don't understand how it works that well, but I won't be welding different metals together, speed up or rusting due to dissimilar metals. Not sure, Davis. I'm not sure. I do know that you know, like copper and steel, at least the zinc-coated steels for electrical pipes, coming in contact with copper pipes, cause like galvanization over time, and, you know, eats themselves away. But I don't know how that would be affected in a Qmai situation. Hey, Paul. Yeah, galvanic corrosion. Yeah, Sulbert, you're the resident scientist of the group. How does galvanic corrosion how would that affect like a Qmai, like a stacked steel and copper billet? You know. Yeah, Davis, and I honestly, I know about galvanic corrosion. I just never thought about that in that instance. You know, so that's a very good question. It's explained in Alex's video. I'll have to look at that. Sully's sitting there typing frantically to get an answer out. Morning, Bloobs. But yeah, well, now that same with brass and steel, not supposed to mix them. Example, a brass ball valve on a black malleable pipe. In a billet, oxygen cannot react with the surfaces between the two metals, if that makes sense. Right, okay. So when they're fused together, there's no oxygen to cause the reaction. The reaction is a corrosion, and like an oxidization corrosion. I get that. That makes sense. All right, Black Collar. I got you. No problems. Adios, Wayne. Have a great day. That does make absolutely sense, Sully. Thank you. But the galvanic process needs an electrolyte to happen quickly. Hard water, lemon juice, etc. Okay. I'm not a scientist like you guys. I'm sure if I were to actually look into it, I'd be good at understanding it, but I'm take hammer, hit metal. I'm kind of curious how this works. I am in the Welcome Center General chat here in Discord. If anybody would like to try, hey Alex, how you doing? Hopping in there and seeing if the that would be desktop audio. There's Davis. Hold on. I'm just curious on turn that to headphones. I'm just curious as to how this audio would work out for future possible shows. Jeno.
Here's a test for you.
Huh. Well, I know they can hear you through the mic. Something ought to be. Excuse me. Let me. Nope.
No.
Well, I made it into the screen.
Wrong one.
I think I just accidentally closed it out.
Hello.
I gotta. Alright. There it is. Voice and video. Output device needs to go to headphones. Escape. Okay. So, before we end this show, I think Davis muted himself. Alright. Now, I can't hear nothing. Okay. Then I've got a weak connection on the cord. Alright, hello? Talk? Somebody? No? Nothing? I got the extension cord thing and it's really weak. Alright, so can you guys hear the people in the thing? And so that's coming through. And for some reason I lost the Windows capture. I know why. Properties. General. Okay, there it is. It's back. Hello. So, good morning. So I guess this would be a nice way to do Meet the Community shows here, which would allow multiple people to chat during Saturday morning gatherings. Hey, what's up, High Desert? So I'm sitting here holding this. I don't know if I'm losing. I got a weak connection on my headphone jack, so it's thoroughly annoying. I did when I had it up. What's the Discord server? The Discord server is this. Any of y'all watch Joey Vandersteeg? Yep. Joey Vandersteeg's been here in the chat here occasionally. Alex, I think you're in the group, or in the Discord server. Alright. Good morning, good morning. Alright. So yeah, people can pop in. Just kind of open forum. The only downside to this is that there's no edit button. I cannot edit you guys. So watch your language if I ever have this up and you guys pop in the show. Just yeah. Adhere to the rules of the chat, you know. Yeah. Possibly. Peg City Forge, good morning. Sulbert, I hear you. I have so many things that pop notifications. For you guys, everybody out there, the reason I likely don't respond right away to most things is because I have almost all notifications turned off. Otherwise, my phone would be constantly beeping. Constantly. And I have a do not disturb set from 10 p.m. till, 8 a.m. So nobody can get a hold of me between those hours at all unless I'm actively using something. Yeah. Right, Chris? Alright, there's back. Okay. So, yeah. Neat little bit to move forward. Yeah. if you're actively using Discord, or if you have it open on your phone consistently, it is a battery hog. But there are ways to limit. You can have it running but not connected unless you're actively on it. All it'll do is you'll receive notifications, but you won't be online, so it won't be sucking up battery. There's a lot of ways to make it work. No cursing in church, as they say. Yep. Right. Notification is a bang, so sometimes my phone sounds like popcorn. I got an anvil ring notification. It's not the best audio, but it goes ding. um, yeah. Yep. Hans. Peter Brasfinix is a forge welding wizard. But yeah, the other solution, Bloobs, is I have multiple chargers. I got a charger for my phone in the shop. I've got a charger in the phone for my work truck. I got a charger in the phone for this room. And I've got a charger in my personal truck. So I am not far away from having power if I need it. I have power packs, but I'm usually... Yeah, no, I've got I don't like that. That makes it too bulky. But I've got somewhere. I think it's in my truck. I've got a little power pack for when I go camping. You're welcome, Bloobs. But yeah. But yeah. So this may be a better option for community chat moving forward with general community chat during Sunday morning shows. I'll pop into the Discord, and anybody wanting to pop in and chit chat can, barring the days that I have somebody to video interview with Skype. This would be a good way to community chat. And I think you can even do video on here. I'm not sure. Sure, okay. Yeah, so it's something that can be set up. Yeah, so, I mean, moving forward, improving the show, I guess this would be my tech team here. But, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I use it for, if you notice on the side of my screen, I've got, Tolton's Room, Hazecraft, Vitriolic Assembly, I don't know, Forge, and then the Zach's WAN Party. Most of those are gaming stuff for family. It's family gaming groups, mainly when I do game with my family, my brothers and sisters and stuff. It's a way for us to chit-chat while gaming. But boobs. I am going to work on making a smaller hammer for my wrists. Is this the purpose of fullering hammerheads? Fullering on a hammer, it isolates the face, I suppose, as I've been told. It makes it. You can make a smaller hammer longer. So I suppose that would work. You don't have to have like a big long chunk of steel. You can have a smaller chunk spread out a bit. So yeah, you can make a lighter hammer seemingly larger with with the use of fullers. Um, if you know what I mean, because it's like if you have like a 1 pound hammer, for example, and you don't put fullers on it, and then you have the hammer handle, and it really only goes out here, and then you're gripping, and you know it's really close to the handle. If you fuller that out, it'll pull it out an extra little bit from it. But aside from that, it's really considered more aesthetic. There are, what's the word? Justifications for doing it, and that would be one of them. Hope that helps, Bloobs. Mm-hmm. Rock on, Hans. Yeah, knuckle clearance is what I'm talking about, Dogbone. Made it into Discord using your shop name. Alright. There we go. But yeah. So yeah, that's very good answer. The Harbor Freight hammer, I believe, is a 3 pound. The engineering hammers are 2 pound. Okay. Pretty much, because a 2 pound hammer is what I kind of recommend to start with, unless you can find like an inch, like take a small or take a large ball peen, something that weighs about 1 pound or pound and a half, and a 2x4 on your anvil, and just spend exercising and working on your hammer form. That could help out. Hey, Jabo. Yeah, so it's like basically it's getting that muscle memory and the if you're hurting yourself, it's either too heavy or your form is wrong. So working on the form or working those muscles up could help you there. I know when I first started, I started with the 4-pounder, thinking, big blacksmith hammer, rah, 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 and just tore my tendon real bad. And if you look back at my older videos, I've got a brace on, a tendonitis brace. Oh, look at the time, guys. So, we've got here a new way to communicate within the community and a new direction kind of thing that the show can go with Discord stuff. Yeah. I've had failed carpal tunnel surgeries. That could be the issue. It's just that repetitive motion on those damaged tendons, bloobs. The hammer, if that's the issue, any hammer will cause that. You just kind of got to start small and exercise it up. But I am not a doctor. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, not all of us are like Sam Towns with an 8-pound hammer. Yeah. 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 I will say this, I haven't been keeping up with it, but for a while there, what I was doing would be once a week, I would spend the day forging with my left hand and hold, like using the left hand as a hammer hand and working on that, the 2x4 with an X on it, and just trying to build up the strength and build up so that if anything happens to my right hand, my left hand can take over. You know. But that's what I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to build up. Yeah. Big Fudge made it into the family chat. Did he? Right on. But anywho diddly, guys, it is past 11, and I'm going to go ahead and shut it down because I got stuff to do. I got stuffs that I needs to do today. So, guys, thank you guys for popping in and helping out test this theory out. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of the voice chat. Everybody give our assistants a round of applause. Hey, Dirty Smith, what's up? All right. I know there's a way to. Yep. All right, so that's what I do for that. Oh, and Dirty Smith popped into this Discord. I feel like I know you, man. How you doing, brother? But we are going to go ahead and roll out. So, let me close this. Yeah. Rory. That's Dirty Smith. Rory. I was trying to remember that it's like not Roy, it's Rory. Yes, Alex. Thank you. Well, as usual, I hope that I've helped people, or that the chat has helped people, and made it a good Sunday for you guys. Get out there and beat some steel and have some fun. Work those creative juices. Yep. I will see you guys all next week. Hearts and health. Good morning, John Cat. Right in time for the end. So, yep. Let me get out of here. I always hate ending a stream because, there's always so much else to talk about. So, alright. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.